I've been watching Star Wars for the first time, so you'll have to excuse my references.
Really?
Yeah, I just saw episodes 1, 4, 5, and 6 for the very first time in the last month or so.
Really? So, this is the first time you've actually seen Phantom Menace too, man.
Yeah. I enjoyed Phantom Menace. I was just very aware of which parts nobody liked.
Yeah.
like Jar Jar. Jar Jar is jarring. That's why he says jar twice.
Oh,
Oh God.
behold
Okay,
my mystical elf.
so okay, this is what we're doing. This is the sauce we're pouring. You can defend all you want, Yugi, but soon you will have to succumb to the might of the Judge Man. Judge Man has more attack power than your defense. Destroy! And turn!
I'll sacrifice my beaver warrior to summon Cursive Dragon.
Oh shit.
And
Oh,
now,
shit.
I'll activate reinforcements to give my Cursive Dragon an extra 500 attack points.
What?
Now he will swing over your Judge Man.
It's a combo attack! I knew you were formidable, Yugimoto. And that is why you may prevail for now.
Did you get screwed on Sack Monsters too?
I am not getting screwed on sack monsters. That is totally not what's happening. I said that is totally not what's happening.
At least we don't have to explain what Pot of Greed does every episode.
I will maintain my hubris throughout this game. Go, Lajin, attack the gangster.
The Witty Phantom.
He wears a tuxedo. He is the Guido. Ah, but you fall into my trap card. Reinforcements. Oh, you. Oh, you.
Why didn't you play Ukazi?
You. I wanted to surprise you with Ukazi. That's why I didn't play it. I thought it would have been epic. I get you down to 500, and then it's like, boom! I did it.
Yeah.
And you lose. Behold, Terror the Terrible. He is terrible.
Yes, he is. Back to your hand with him.
Fuck. I am so glad he has so much defense that not even Lejin could have taken him down. But I lost more life points. At least I get to keep Lejin in play.
Dude.
What? Oh, 50. Goddamn 50s. Whatever happened? You know what? They haven't released a creature that has, like...
Since the Evil Swarms.
Since the Evil Swarm... What? No, not 50, but like 30 or 20.
Oh, that's because it was a horrible gameplay concept that just made it more difficult. I think the only monsters that we know of that have got are Reaper of the Cards, Castle of Dark Destruction, and Dark Chimera.
Well, King Yamanakai, too. He had like 1,530 defense.
But his attack was normal.
But it's like, what? So the numbers get a little weird. Like, everybody's using calculators. Like, you can't just put 30. Like you only have access to... Well, I mean, you do have to use all the numbers in the system, but like... Come on, man. Get some different numbers. Look at something different. Differences! Like, bullshit. Attack directly.
I have the feeling that I'm going to end up losing this one, too.
It seems so, Yugi. In my honest opinion, I'm pretty sure Kaiba started at Kaiba had the advantage because I used to play against
Kaiba's got the advantage because his monster pool is slightly better than Yugi's, but at the same point, all Yugi really needs to do is get and keep Mystical Elf or or a Giant Soldier of Stone out, and he should be able to win it from there.
Yeah. But
I hate the
hello.
UI in Dueling Network. I would be. I honestly would have suggested we use DevPro if DevPro didn't glitch out for every other person that I know using it.
Yeah. Not to mention, I don't have Death Row. No, I do not. Go 2750 away.
This should be game actually, unless I get Giant Soldier of Stone right here. And no, I did not get Giant Soldier of Stone.
So that's why I'm gonna go. What the fuck? That affects nothing.
I know.
But now I actually get to use Remove Trap.
Sorry, I hate the UI.
Fucking banished piles. Fucking banished piles. I set this last turn, so I'm gonna summon the nuts. Behold the nuts. I will finish you off with... none of those. I get to keep one of these. I summon the Sword Stalker.
I activate Trap Hole.
You activate Gobbledygook. I'm gonna play Monster Reborn and White Lightning attack your ass. White Lightning attack!
Yay!
Yay! Did it.
Alright.
That is totally not canon.
Yeah, my card destruction attempt this time killed me, whereas last time it almost saved me.
You have to use card destruction when you have lots of cards in your hand.
Yeah. But yeah, classic Yu-Gi-Oh! I honestly think is actually is a bit too simplistic. There aren't nearly as many effect monsters as there really should have been in classic Yu-Gi-Oh!
Well, it's because classic Yu-Gi-Oh! Had a good balance of like vanillas and effect monsters. Vanillas
not
had
at this
more...
point. Not at this point in the timeline. At this point in the timeline, there are like no fucking effect monsters.
Yeah, there are no fucking effect monsters.
It's not until we get up to Joey and Pegasus that there's a sizable balance, and it's not even until we get into just a little bit after that we start really seeing the flood of effect monsters come through.
And then effect monsters they forgot the simple trade-off of give vanillas more attack and defense, make them easier to normal summon, but give effect monsters powerful effects but less attack and defense. That trade-off is completely lost in the meta. Instead they have to fucking subsidize using normal monsters. They have to give you ridiculous incentive just to use them, and they're still unplayable. Still totally unplayable.
Not totally. Pendulum is trying its best to actually make normal monsters a thing again. And it's working to some extent. But the problem is it's not really the normal monsters in the Pendulum sets that are all that powerful. It's actually the archetypes surrounding the Pendulum.
That Yu-Gi-Oh! Will continue to evolve.
It will.
That's why.
And it's a fortunate thing for the game, but it's unfortunate for us because I stand by that had Light of Destruction not actually come out, the game would have survived a much longer time at a much healthier state.
It's just it mutated.
Mm-hmm.
It becomes something that no longer resembles its former self. It's become stupid. Bless you.
Yes, I keep sneezing. But yeah, this has been Starter Deck Yugi versus Starter Deck Kaiba.
Yay.
We have not definitively proved that Kaiba is better, but we have definitively proved that card destruction can kill you.
It could, but then I drew into Monster Reborn.
All right, then, guys, we'll have other character battles coming up. I know for a fact that we want to do Yugi and Kaiba 2 as well. I don't know if we want to do Reloaded, because there's yet a third Yugi and Kaiba deck now.
We're gonna do a lot of different decks. We're not. I mean, aside from breaking canon, because Yugi has never honestly lost to Kaiba.
No, Yugi has lost to Kaiba honestly several times. It's just that he cheats his way out of it.
It's because Kaiba sucks. Kaiba's supposed to lose because that is satisfying.
Not really. I mean, you look at the season 0 and season 1 primary duels against Kaiba, and season one's intro is Kaiba bring out all three of his treasured monsters and still managing to lose because Yugi cheats with Exodia and because they're using Duelist Kingdom rules instead of normal rules.
But Duelist Kingdom rules supported Exodia.
Yes, Duelist Kingdom rules supported Exodia by making it so that you could stall out the game indefinitely. And then in one of the season 0 specials, Yugi cheats by using a card that was given to him by this small child, and using a fusion that doesn't actually exist in the TCG until much later, and that he wouldn't have had in his deck normally.
So really, we have a breakdown in narrative structure and just basic gameplay emulation.
Gameplay emulation specifically.
And that's why the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime can be very difficult to watch.
Yep. Alright then, guys. Be safe, and we'll be back later.
We will.